Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button for more content.
I heard that ducks have one hole. I don't know if you know that, but ducks have one hole. And they pee out of it, and they shit out of it, they get in it, and they lay eggs out of it. That has got to be one smelly, dirty hole. That hole has got to be a pretty awful place. I feel a little bad for the man duck, because ducks are monogamous. I don't know if you know that, but ducks stay in their relationships forever, and by the time that duck gets to be 48, her husband must be like, dude, that shit sucks. I hate it. And then he goes and a swan or something. His wife's like, why are you swan for? She's got an asshole. That's why. She's got an asshole. Okay, I got a green head. I don't know what that means. Just somehow they got green heads. They deserve more. Speaking of animal-type humor that's not totally finished, I have this joke, like animals talking to each other type joke, that I don't know how to finish it. I know what's funny about it, but I don't know how to finish it. Basically, it's about a lion who goes up to a giraffe, and he says, "Hey, man, did you see that dude?" And the giraffe's like, "What dude?" And he goes, "He's that dude. He lives by the river in a hut." And the giraffe goes, "What does he look like?" And the lion goes, "He looks like this." Ah! And the giraffe's like, "Well, I know a dude that lives by the river, but he doesn't look like that." He goes, "No, that's what he looks like." Ah! The giraffe says, I know a guy, but he looks like this." See, the lion just thinks that people look like that. The lion doesn't get that he makes a person look like that by scaring the shit out of him. He just thinks that, hey, that's that dude that's always going, ah! That's what he's like. I was on an airplane and there was a Hasidic Jewish man trying to put an enormous bag under the seat. It doesn't matter that he was Hasidic, but it's a detail. It's detail. When you try to put enormous bags under seats, folks notice the kind of person you are. They make note. They say some Chinese guy, whatever you are, they're going to describe you. They're not just going to say, a man put a little giant thing under a seat. What kind of man? Not important. Just a fellow. No, this guy trying to shove this thing under the seat, and no one can leave because he's not going to not do it. And the flight attendant was a guy, and I'm not going to say he was gay because that's not important. It doesn't enter into the story. I'm going to call the Jewish guy a Jewish guy, and I'm going to call the gay guy just some guy. How do you like that? Isn't that unfair? I'm not going to identify him as gay because I don't want to discredit them. Actually, he didn't do anything wrong. So, boy, what a disaster this is right now. Jewish guy trying to put the thing under the seat, and the guy's going, "Sir, it's not going to fit." He was only slightly gay, like that. He wasn't like, "Sir, it's not going to fit." Ah! No, he just said, "Sir, it's not going to fit." It's going to fit. I know it's going to fit. It's going to fit. I'm telling you, Moses. Okay, here's the thing. I have 2 children, and the thing that scares me the most is that they disappear. Nothing that scares me more than them disappearing. That's every parent's worst fear. Now, why do kids disappear sometimes? I think it's because somebody took them and had sex with them, and once you have sex with a kid, you got to toss them, because people hate folks who have sex with kids more than pretty much anything. If you murder somebody, folks will find you a reason. You were upset. You were dehydrated, whatever.
So here's the thing. So if you have sex with a kid, you got to chuck them out because if the kid tells anybody, you're screwed. So I can't help thinking that if we could take down a few notches the hatred for kid having sex people, at least you get the kid back. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that the guy could just call you, hey, I just kid, you want me to bring him to soccer or drop him at your house? Does he have any nut allergies? Because he just ate some cashew butter. I know. Listen to me. I know that's hard to hear. But it's true. It's true that if we minded child molesting less kids would die. That's true. Now, I don't know what to do with that information. I don't have a way to apply that to anything that's helpful. There is some sense that when you're out there looking for somebody, you're trying to spread your seed. Really, guys would like all women to just lay on the ground with their legs open, and we could just spray like a mist. Just mists of cum that then trickle down. But I'm not one of those guys who could just walk up to women and start talking to them. Like there's guys, there's a lot of sinewy black guys that wear puka beads, not hard brothers from the hood, with like a suede vest with nothing else on. Suede vest, both nipples showing, good stomach, puka bead necklace. You know, like those bracelets that are like just leather. And I'm getting a little hard just picturing this guy. This guy's sexy. This guy gets laid. You know when somebody sees a hot woman, there's that thing we just call a hot woman. Like there's a lot of guys who say, how do I talk to the hot girls? Why do you want to talk to a hot girl? Why would you want to talk to somebody with a drink going, Why would you want to have that conversation? You own a landscaping business. You're incredible. You're an amazing human being. You started a landscaping business from nothing. Her, man. Go find a woman, an old, kind of your age, late 30s, Jewish girl, smokes, and gives tough hand jobs. You know, I love Jewish girls because they just go, come on, and they're awesome. I'm gonna suck it, all right? You ready? Totally, suck it, you dirty Jew. I love you. The hardest thing about having kids is just the days that you spend with them. That's really the hardest part. It's just every day that you have them is the hardest part of having kids. It's just every day. It's getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, which, first of all, I'm not that guy. 6 o'clock in the morning. I have blown off entire careers because of one day I didn't want to get out of bed. Like, I'll just not be that then. I have to, first of all, I got to get them dressed. That's number one, because that's the one that people will notice. That's the only one. If that's the only one that I get done, I'll be okay. Because I can't, if I show up with two naked kids, I'll go to jail. So I have to, but I can not feed them. They're fine. I ate. They're just a little tired. It's fine. And then I got to get them to school, which means walking. The older one goes to kindergarten. It's third grade. Jesus Christ. I just said kindergarten. She's in third grade. You know what's even worse? She's not. She's in second grade.
You got to explain the subway thing again.
The what?
The subway. I was obsessed with the fact that
the subway rules.
No, just you filming on a subway train.
Oh,
and
how'd you get access to one?
Oh well, you know.
How does that work again? Because I mean, as you see it, you're like, oh my god, I think you got the platform shut down for an afternoon. And of course, that didn't happen.
No, it's hard to shoot in New York City subways. It's a lot of rigmarole and
language. Yes.
Sorry about that. It's you gotta you know, they obviously you need to get a permit, and they need to the way it works is that there's one train that they let you use.
Right.
It's the shuttle train that all that train does is go from Grand Central to Times Square.
Oh, okay.
The S train.
Right.
The S train has no other route. It just goes between two stops.
Right.
Oh, shit.
So that's the train they give you, and they give you those two platforms that you can use, and you can't shoot until, you can't start shooting until about 10 o'clock at night. So they shut down the S train.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a way busier one than I would have thought. That's a pretty busy line.
But at that time of night, nobody's much on it.
Who's going over there?
And they only shut down one. They don't shut down the whole S train service. It basically gets cut in half. They let us use one.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it, we actually asked to use. This was more ambitious than we've ever done on the subway. That we asked to. We used 103rd Street at Lexington.
Right.
But that was not using the train. But you have to go. We were like, all we're going to do is run around the platform, and they said you can't touch a train. On those other ones, you can't go near a train. I'm like, totally. And then you get permission based on that. And then once you have that permission, you go, we just want an actor to get off the train. We won't put a camera on the train. We just want an actor to get off the train.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they go, but not on the train. You can't show an actor getting on the train. You go, totally. And then on the day and the moment, you go, look, the trains. I'm just getting on as a human. I actually was saying to them,
I'm going.
I have a Metro card. I'm getting on the train.
Right.
You can't stop me from getting on the train. So you try not to burn too many bridges with them each time.
Yeah.
But it's a pain in the ass.
That's why I wanted to ask you about, because it seems exhausting, and you write this really, really good storyline, and now you have to work around the city's rules.
It's very hard. New York City is a really hard place to shoot in some aspects.
Yeah.
It's also great, though, because they're used to it everywhere, and I love it. It's fun. You got to get in shape for it, though. That was hard.
Up and down those stairs.
Yeah, and all of this stuff. Just running those kind of shoots is really exhausting. And that one, because we have to start shooting at 8 p.m., so we wrapped around 6 in the morning.
Wow, are there regular people just getting on and off the train that you're just kind of filming yourself?
They're all extras. So we fill. That's also it's very expensive, and when you have that many extras and you're trying to create a random moment,
right?
In order to shoot it right, they has to be the same every time. So they actually have to tell every fucking person
where they randomly should move.
Yes, and then everyone has to reset, and then you'd have the moment happen again. I'm amazed. I have my AD. Our assistant director is this guy Adam Escott. I'm amazed how he's able to do it.
You use you do the extras thing well. There's so many movies where they have the construction work. Of course they dress him in.
It looks like that guy would be.
But
here.
we had to ask you if that was extras, because they really just blend in well to the scene.
Yeah, it's important to feel like it's a real place, I think, and then also to try to get actors to feel like extras a lot of the times, especially people who are supposed to just be some guy, and then they pop out and do something.
Right. Because I've heard that extras sometimes want to make themselves stand out, so they do something.
Well, no,
stupid.
it's actors. I wish actors were more like extras. Some extras are geniuses at seeming totally real.
Right.
Like in the subway thing, I'm not going to give away the story, but at the end of this terrible thing that happens where I'm yelling at my kids and stuff, there's one guy. I kept the shot longer than I should have as far as the timing, but this one guy on the platform did an amazing job of looking at me and kind of shaking his head, and it was for him a very private moment. Just going, man, that's fucked up. You could see, and it was so real. I was just an extra. He probably got paid, $80 for 12 hours of work.
Wow.
But some actors, when you're going to talk to somebody like a construction worker or whatever, if the actor looks too acty.
Right, exactly.
It's like if you're watching a movie and the main character goes to buy a newspaper and, Al Pacino runs that newspaper kiosk.
Right.
I wonder if that's going to figure in. I wonder if I wonder if that's the part.
I remember we did some scene in a bar, and it was so funny. Some extra just kept trying to move himself to get in the scene, and Louis got annoyed. He goes, that guy's really annoying me. He goes, no, just stand over there. And he put him 8 feet out of the camera.
That was it for him.
But still make him go stand there and do something.
Right.
That's funny.
Yeah. I remember that guy.
Yeah, he really bugged you.
There was a guy who was just supposed to stand from the waist down. You're supposed to see him because he's behind somebody who's sitting. And he's supposed to stand there holding a tray, like a waiter tray. But he held it the way he just stood holding the tray was so he was trying to throw it like a discus. It was so awkward. And I fired him. Told him to go home.
You got a great eye for that stuff. 'Cause you could pick that shit out in other TV shows and movies. It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be just dumb background stuff or whatever. The Seinfeld episode, too, people are going to be talking about. That was...
That went really great.
It's hard to talk about these episodes because no one has seen them
been
yet.
on TV yet.
Yeah, you don't want to wreck it.
I could ask you this: where did you get the Hamptons house?
We just
that wasn't in the Hamptons, was it?
Yeah, sure it was.
It was, okay.
All that was right on the Hampton.
And you could just rent a Hamptons house like that?
Well, there's we have a locations department, and they're very good.
Yeah.
Jeff Cairn, the location guy. They go to places, they go to the area where we want to shoot, and they drop leaflets in people's, I mean, there's some places that get rented out a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of movies where I'm like, I've shot in that place.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a bunch of places that always get.
Yeah, they always get used.
They can't wait to have you.
Yeah, but there's other places that, you go approach somebody. These guys there's an art to that. Like, going to knock on somebody's door. Would you mind if we
amazing.
break at least 3 things in your house?
How accurate was that as far as Jerry goes?
Jerry?
Did Jerry have to act for that at all?
Jerry, it's funny. No, he's such a sweet guy. He's one of the nicest guys ever. He never talks to me that way. No, he's a very nice guy. Well, when I opened for Jerry back when I was like 18, he was a little rough with me, but he probably should have been. If I had an 18-year-old comic open for me, I would be reflexively mean to them, I think.
Right, really?
Just, what the fuck do you think you're doing, But, no, Jerry's a very sweet guy. And I think it was very generous of him to be, he was pretty cold in the thing.
It was so funny to watch, man.
Yeah. And he throws me under the bus for the audience. And
completely.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like how he gets upset at you because you should have known, like when you show up. And
well, I'm not sure that came across. The thing was that
it's hilarious. Louis, he's like, Louis, the Hamptons.
Right. Yeah.
Fucking benefit.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, you should have known.
And I look like shit. And also a thing I don't know if it was lost in the audience is that it was supposed to be a 5 o'clock show.
Right.
The show starts at 5 and I showed up at 5.
Right, yeah. Because under your breath, it's 5. It's 5.
Right. I got to admit, I stole that a little bit from Goodfellas.
Oh, really?
You remember it when he's like, it's my mother's name.
Yeah.
When he keeps saying it. Remember the guy who has the car?
Oh, it's my mother's name.
What I say? Don't buy anything. Don't get it. It's my mother's name. Don't buy it. Then it cools down and they stop talking. And he's just like, it's my mother's name. What's that? And so I did. I was being that guy, and I said,
"What's the matter with you?"
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock.
It's at 5.
Amazing. I think people are gonna love the episode. So,
do you get suggestions on set from people? Like, hey, how about if I do that? Or maybe we could do that.
Like Colin rewriting fucking Crocodile Dundee too.
Because you seem like you would handle that really rather well.
Yeah, you just kind of go, oh yeah, no. 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 Yeah, let's go ahead and do what's written.
What I've planned.
Yeah.
I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to do, like, to not want to be a people pleaser in those moments, just to kind of do what you got to do.
It's not hard.
No?
No, I don't have a hard time shutting somebody down. I really don't. Like, we came here to do something.
Did that come with a couple of seasons, or were you like instantly?
Well, I haven't had a lot of people trying to change shit. But if somebody's got that kind of gumption or, that in them, that spirit, that spunk.
Spirit, you want to crunch
it takes once or twice. You just go, no, don't do anything different.
But like the guy with the
and then they lose you got to have a lot of fucking nerve to go like, well, I'm going to keep trying.
Right.
Yeah, or the guy with the tray, like just the ability to tell that guy, like, you're doing that wrong. Yeah, like, I'm such a people-pleasing fruit. Like, just the fact that you could do that.
That does come with years of experience, because at first you do, as a director, you want to be like, I want everybody to be happy here. I want everybody to say I was the nicest director they ever worked with. And you do that a couple times, and you get fucked. And then you watch the show; it's not what you wanted, and then other people criticize it, and none of them name the guy with the tray.
Could have been taken care of.
Yeah,
right there at the moment.
So after a while, you go like, I don't give a fuck how much anybody likes me.
That's not the important.
We're getting this right. Yeah. And also, there's a kind of instinctive reflex with crews that they want to say this is the greatest show ever, but it's a way to keep you happy so that you don't push for much.
Right.
So I've always assumed that we're under the gun, that we're not going to have a good, that we're going to not do well if we don't try hard. But they also a good crew, they wanted to do a good show. Everybody wants to do good work.
Sure.
So I could get a little tough on the set as far as trying to get it right. And I think everybody likes it though. And also I don't keep people late. I don't do that. I don't stay till fucking 2 a.m.
But they also know you're a nice guy in the end too.
I don't know if they know that.
I think
Louis CK
They like me.
difficult
I
to
think
work
so.
with?
I don't think.
Carmine, Rockland, what's up?
Hey, guys. I was wondering if Professor Anthony knew about the Large Hadron Collider being turned on tomorrow and the possibility of black holes being made and eating up the Earth.
Ooh, that's the big collider that Dr. Kaku was talking about.
What's he saying? Oh.
They're turning it on tomorrow, and it could just turn the whole fucking planet into a big black hole and just suck everything in and end our universe as we know
How
it.
great would that
What
be?
collider?
How cool would that be?
Wait, so there's a possibility of this, and they're allowing him to turn it on?
Turn on the switch.
Shut the fuck up.
Flip the switch.
So there's a possibility, and they're still saying, yeah, go ahead, turn it on tomorrow.
Where is the collider, Carmine?
It's in Switzerland. It's like on the border between Switzerland and France, and they're saying that if it does occur, it would take 50 months between the time that these small black holes appear and the time that they're large enough to swallow the Earth. And if you do the math, 50 months from now brings us to about November of 2012. And as I'm sure you're well aware, Professor Anthony, about the Mayan prophecies about the end of the world.
No, I'm not too aware of the Mayan prophecies at the end of the world.
What exactly? How does this
I
thing
was all
work?
for the Spaniards.
I was more into Notre
Oh, that's fucking
Notre Dame. Nacho cheese Adamus.
I was going
Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
Notre Dame. What the fuck?
If we look into his 7th quatrain,
Right.
I hate the quatrains.
Oh, God.
I saw that documentary and it was
Wait.
narrated by Orson Welles, and he one of the biggest hams on the face of the earth, and it was like, we read the 27th quatrain.
Oh, God.
Hister comes to power, one letter off from Hitler. Is it?
Can we get?
That's amazing.
How do they know?
And you're very entertaining, but before we move on, can we give us some info so we can sleep tonight? Is this fucking thing
It's certain to kill us all. That's all I have.
Why are they allowing this thing to be turned on?
It's a giant collider.
It would take like 4 years for us to even know that these black holes are.
I think they'll know right away.
So why are they giving the okay?
When is
Why
it supposed
won't
to be
anyone
turned on?
answer me?
Tomorrow.
Just in case.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wait. What is the collider doing with atoms?
It's testing the Big Bang Theory.
They take
Scientists that guys, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
they take an atomic particle and fire it just about at the speed of light. This thing smacks into something, and then they look at it.
What does it hit?
It hits a particle that's not supposed to be split in half. Like
Right,
so small,
right.
nobody's ever split it. So they're splitting subatomic particles. or
Yeah.
How do you know if it's split? Yeah, there's two
Because
of them
you go-
now.
what you do is you
Who
look
the
at-
fuck knows?
something. You look at it, you like close one eye and you kind of screw your
Yeah,
face
you
up like
squint.
Popeye. You kind of squint at it.
What? How do you not miss? They're so small. Who has that kind of aim? Well, you can hit a fucking subatomic particle. I can't hit the toilet without fucking pissing on the seat.
It is amazing when you think about it.
As humans, we take way too much for granted. Just stop. We don't need to know what this
They
does.
thought the same thing was going to happen when they set off the atom bomb. They thought the chain
fine.
reaction was going to take all the atomic particles in the atmosphere and set them on fire and start a big reaction. And they honestly didn't really know until they did it. But since a huge war was going on, they figured, fuck it.
When I was growing
Give it a
up,
shot.
when
Fuck it, give it a
I
shot.
was growing up and we did the moon landing thing and they brought stuff back, I'm like, why are
we
you
should.
bringing stuff back from the moon and assuming it's not going to kill
Did you
us?
see the Andromeda strain?
Right, well, this was before that, though.
Yes.
You're like, what are you doing? Don't assume this shit's going to be okay on Earth.
And does
I'm sure
insurance
it'll be
cover it
fine.
if they fire it and miss and it goes through the hood of your car, rendering it
fine?
inoperable?
I was in when I was in England just now. I went to also France and Italy, and everybody in Europe, when you buy eggs at the supermarket, they're just on a shelf next to the cereal. They're just dry goods. They're not in the fridge. It's like an entire multicultural continent of people that are going, yeah, maybe you get sick, but fuck it.
It's not like fucking
What's the big deal?
refrigerated? What?
No eggs are refrigerated anywhere in Europe.
Well, I
And
shan't
they're
be
just
having
going,
any eggs.
but they have to know it's at least a chance you get. But what? Getting sick isn't so bad.
Just assuming.
Jeez.
Once again, just assuming.
Stupid.
Assuming
That's what's
it'll
going to be
fine.
the end of us, is we're going to assume something that we shouldn't have assumed.
And you know what that happens when you assume your cock sometimes is caught in your zipper, and then there's blood on your white slacks, and you have to explain that.
To your fucking stupid wife.
And to the people who buy ice cream out of your truck.
I don't know.
Why else did you wear white slacks?
Is Ted the scientist here to talk about this collider? Because I want to be able to sleep at night, and Ted is an expert on this science thing, and maybe he's got some info on this.
I had to take my collider fire to the shop. It was broken.
Ted's Collider shop.
Yes. Hey, Pork Soda makes a great point. So they're going to allow this machine to operate, but you guys can't tell Oriental jokes. What the fuck?
Well,
I don't know, man. That's scary shit. That science stuff scares me.
well, that's because it's in Switzerland, right? They can do whatever they want in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're neutral about everything. They're shit.
They can destroy the whole universe if they want. Is that
Fine.
the kind of freedom they
Yeah,
have?
because they got all the banks.
My nose is
We don't want to
greasy.
mess with them.
Your nose is what?
Fucking greasy.
Oh. Is it from the
You
saline?
ever smell nose grease?
From the outside of your nose? Like just
from the
nose?
outside. No, from where your nose meets your face. That greasy
Any
area.
kind of crease on a body is just a disgusting place for buildup.
Oils.
That's why I like
grease, it's oils.
when they show aliens on TV shows and movies, like a Klingon on a new Klingon on like Next Generation, Star Trek, or anything like that. You look at their face, and they always put like these big ridges and folds. It's like, how do they wash their
They
face?
have all kinds of cheese in
Like
there.
a big fucking Q-tips, and they got to go in every fold, and there's like 10 of them running ridges down their head.
Yeah,
It's like,
no.
how do you wash that?
Every Klingon would have like he'd be like fat guys have towels around their necks.
Oh, yeah,
Which is dabbing at his own.
And he'd stink. It would just stink of head cheese.
Do that anyway. To read about you is to know that nothing, even close, is as important as your children.
Yeah, easily. Being a dad that's the most important job.
And what did they think of the comedy? Did they love it? Did they say, it's not me, Dad? It's funny how you use us, but it's not me?
Well, the stand-up that I do, I've changed the way I talk about my kids just because I like sharing my stand-up with my kids. I like showing them what I do. Yeah. And, you know, the first time I ever showed my oldest daughter a bit I used to do about hide and seek, playing hide and seek.
Yes, tell me that story.
With her, and it was about getting really frustrated that she would hide it in plain sight, literally, and I would have to pretend she wasn't, that she was hiding better. And on stage, I would say what BS this was because she's, I mean, I have to pretend she's good, and I would rail about it and get angry. And I showed this to her when she was, I don't know, 6, and she laughed a lot because her younger sister. It was like that now. Like she was having to patronize her younger sister.
Oh, I see. She was doing the same thing.
So she's like,
to her sister,
like
you were doing to
she's
her.
like, I know exactly how you feel. She was able to make that connection. And she also thought it was funny that I got so upset. She knew it was funny because in real life at home, I'm not like that. I mean, I get upset like any parent does, but not unreasonably. So she thought, she
but
knew.
Would she say to her friends, I have the funniest dad in the world? He's the funniest man to be around.
Oh, geez, I don't know. I mean, what I hope is that her thoughts about me are as a father.
As a loving father.
I'm there for her when she gets off the bus from school. I'm there for her. I take her home. I cook her dinner. We do her homework together, and her sister, same thing. So I take care of them. To me, that's what I want them to remember. I think
of course.
The work is like something that hopefully when they're like 18, 19, they'll Google me and go, wow, this guy did a bunch of stuff while he was doing that, It's not important to me that I like to model for them a good life in my career as far as, trying really hard and being responsible. I tell them when something big is at stake and when it doesn't go well or when it does. I tell them that stuff as a role model, But I could be doing the same thing if I was working at some company making widgets or something,
What
All right, what happened on the plane?
Well, flight attendants.
You're going to want to kill the
with
kid and the parents.
Massachusetts couple. Think Air Tran Airways went overboard by treating their crying 3-year-old daughter in much the same way. But the parents said they just needed a little more time to calm her down.
Get her in the
There's
seat.
the problem.
Get her in the seat.
Get her in the fucking seat.
Just take her physically and put her in the fucking seat.
Pick her up, grab her by the hair.
Yeah.
But they had just visited her Grammy, the Grammy.
Yeah.
So I guess she was upset with leaving Grammy.
Who cares?
She was removed because she was climbing under the seat and hitting her parents and wouldn't get in her seat.
Put her in the seat physically.
Get in the fucking seat.
Well, Louis, you gotta calm her down, don't you?
What?
Don't you have to calm her down?
Yeah, but the thing is that they're just shitty travelers.
Right.
There's a whole system to put it. I've traveled with 2 kids. I've got a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and we travel with them all the time.
Oh.
And you got to get your shit put away fast, so that you have time to calm your. They're just fucking assholes.
They don't know.
They're just like those people that, like, you know, when you see on an airplane where like you're starting a taxi and a guy just gets up like a cunt, just stands up and goes in the overhead, and the plane stops and you hear, we need everyone to sit down. It's usually a fucking Hasid, by the way, who just looks at the front of the plane like, what? They're just going to get my money. No, so these people are just incompetent. I mean, look, I don't believe in people that hate babies on flights. I think are assholes. Like when my baby is crying and people like crane their necks to look back. Yeah. Like, could you turn off that machine that makes that noise? I fucking looked them in the face, like, please actually say something so I can piss in your mouth. Because it's a fucking child, you fucking piece of shit. We're taxiing. You know, we're very good at keeping our kids quiet. They don't cry through flights. But if my daughter goes like, fucking some rich asshole, like, rustles his newspaper and looks back at me like, whoa, this is unheard of. I look in his. I love it. I look right in their face. I've been with this kid all fucking day. I would love to unload unfairly on a stranger. Wow. Give me a reason.
No, it's great to see the other side because there's no one in this room that's going to agree with you, Louis CK.
Yeah, no, I know. People hate when kids cry.
I just want the parents to at least try.
That's the that's the thing.
That's all I want in my world. I get frustrated. They're still crying, but at least try to do something.
And for the 4 hours, break your fucking parent rules. Like if there's no candy allowed before dinner and the kid's crying for candy, fucking send him into diabetic shock.
No,
by shoving
you're
candy
absolutely right, and they should have kicked them off. If the kid is not in his fucking seat, if he's a liability, fucking kick the whole family off. Right. Absolutely.
And they did.
They did, and they should have.
Yes, just the kid. And make the parents fly.
Standing there on the empty jetway, you just see him like crawling dangerously close to the edge.
Yeah. No, most parents are fucking idiots, and I hate parents on airplanes that don't. Like, I saw this guy flying with his daughter, and she's crying, and he's a guy, so he just sits back, does it. All he has to do is hold her for a second. Right. Won't do it.
Why the fuck?
And a mother I saw once is feeding Mountain Dew and M&Ms to her fucking kid.
There you go.
Whose face is purple with sugar rage by the end of and fucking caffeine. Idiots.
Are you ever embarrassed? Like, I understand, like, Geraldo made a good point one time. He goes, I know it's annoying, but what do you want people to do? Not travel with kids? It's like, you have to. It's like, and they are kids. They're not machines.
The reason I hate people that like complain is because they have no they'll complain about anything. Like, again, my daughter had a rattle once. She's not actually we give her a rattle so that she'll be pacified. She's rattling her rattle as we're taxiing, and people are looking at me like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. Get on your cell phone and call your fucking girlfriend and let me hear that now. You fucking adult cunt.
What? Once the engines really crank up, it's really hard to hear anything around you anyway. Yeah. But it is that when you're boarding, the taxiing, when you get a kid crying, it's not. I won't do the turnaround. I won't. But my shoulders go up, and that sound, I'm like, I can't take baby crying sound.
Right.
To me, it's the old nails on the blackboard.
Sure.
The story continues. Ellie was sitting in front of our seat crying. The attendant motioned to a seat and asked if we purchased it for her. They had paid for the seat. Jerry said, another attendant, yes.
Big problem here is that it sounds from what they're saying that the little girl was sitting by herself and the parents were sitting together behind her.
Yeah, what's that about?
Yeah, because parents that do this fucking are the worst. That they put their kid, if there's 2 parents and a kid traveling, like I sat next to some little girl on the flight here from L.A. recently. Her parents are sitting together eating and having a great time. I'm fucking raising their kid.
Oh my God!
You're raising the kid.
I'm helping her with her juice. I'm listening to her fucking cunty little stories about her grandma. I don't want to hear any of it.
Why, they weren't good stories?
You want to play my Game Boy? No, I got fucking work to do. I'm trying to watch softcore porn on my fucking DVD player.
And mom and dad are canoodling.
Or they're having a great time on the other seat having fucking margaritas and shit.
Another cocktail here, please.
No, they're sitting. That's
funny.
that's why she's crawling under the seat to get to her parents. Because they're not sitting with her. It should have been the mom and the kid, or the dad and the kid, and then the one parent. And the reason I'll tell you why that didn't happen is because the parents fought. I'm not sitting with her. No, I fucking sat with her on the way to grandma's. Oh, well, let's just make that stranger sit with them.
Louis CK.
Yeah,
I've seen his act.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
Do you want to say
They should have
something to
been
the
thrown
parents?
off the plane while it was in flight. They should have been thrown off from 30,000 feet.
Goldfinger right through the window.
You're the type that would say something, though. You want to say something to the parents sometimes?
I would, if they were there, I would, especially if there was a problem and it was holding up the plane. I think I would have said,
I'm sure.
Why isn't she sitting with you? You guys stink. I hate you.
I'm sure people would just mumble at you. Fucking people.
Yeah. I bet they got applause. I hope they got applause when they kick them off.
Her cunty little stories.
Cunty little stories.
She's one.
Julie said she asked the attendants if Ellie could sit on her lap, but they said no. The family flew home the next day.
I think the kid just crawled out of her seat and was sitting on the floor in front of her parents.
She was climbing under the seat and hitting her parents and wouldn't get in her seat. Ellie was sitting in front of our seat crying.
Oh, so you're saying she's sitting on the floor?
Maybe she was on the floor, like where you put your little fucking
I'm enjoying my anger. I'm sticking on this.
You stick with your story. It makes it a lot more fun. Well, get this. The family flew home the next day. The Orlando-based carrier reimbursed the family about $600, the cost of the 3 tickets, and offered them 3 round-trip tickets anywhere the airline flies. But it's too little too late for the Kulsas. The father said they would never fly Air Tran again.
What
you
a
shouldn't
shame.
have the first time.
Let's go to Joe in Jersey. Joe.
Hey.
How's it going, guys? I was coming home from Florida. We were about to land into Newark, and my daughter was asleep on my wife's lap, and the stewardess asked my wife to put the seatbelt on before we land, and my wife said, well, she's sleeping. Can we let her sleep? And the stewardess said, well, no, you got to put the seatbelt on. So my wife starts arguing with her, and she told my wife, but we will not land the plane. We're going to have authorities at the airport unless you do this. So the stewardess are pretty much assholes on the flight.
You got to strap your kid in.
It's the thing is.
I know. No.
Something happened to the kid, and your kid slammed his face against the fucking.
The thing that people
tray.
don't understand is there's a million comedians that make hay of this stupid fucking. I hate stand-up comedy that's based on ignorance.
Yeah.
The whole thing of put your seatbelt on, that's gonna help if we crash into a mountain. Yeah, that's what they're for, you fucking dunce. They're there for when you're taxiing, because when you're fucking land, you're going about 150 miles per hour.
Louis CK ruins bit for hundreds of hack comics. Film at 11.
If the plane wheel hits a chuck hole in the runway or something, your head could go slamming into. And the reason the seat goes up. So, sir, it's important. It's a federal fucking regulation. If something happened to your kid, the flight attendant would be run out on a rail and sued and everything.
Jesus, lucky goody two shoes. We gotta call that show.
Might chip a tooth.
They got to make the rules so basic they can't say.
Because she's basically caring for a fucking 200 children. Everybody on a plane is a child, and if she had to go make these Solomon rulings for every single, you opened it after the de-icing, however and it would just go to hell.
You are an idiot. You are okay. You're fucking mongoloid.
I know what it's like to fly with kids, but you just have to work within the system that there's,
it's understandable.
And the bottom line is this. I'm sorry. No, just let me make a point. If they fucking hit some bumps and you fall and break your fucking nose, you're going to sue the airline.
And you're going to.
Thanks for getting through the traffic. I drove here, and on the way here, I saw a bumper sticker on a car, and it said, "Tell your girlfriend I said thanks." Isn't that a little personal for a bumper sticker, really? A bumper sticker should be like, "Hey, I'm in front of you," whatever, Not, "Hey, I fucked your girlfriend." You want that on your car all day for whoever's behind you? Tell your girlfriend I said thanks. How does he know I'm not behind him just getting mad and crazy, taking it personal, motherfucker? I follow him home. I get out of my car in his driveway with a pipe. What the fuck does that mean? Thank her for what exactly? Wait a minute, you fucked my girlfriend? Then you made that bumper sticker and found me in traffic and got in front of me? Motherfucker. I just beat him to death with a pipe right there in his driveway. And jerk off on his corpse. Didn't need that part. Didn't need it. Story was totally complete without the jerking off on the corpse. It's too late. I was at a bar the other night. Doesn't matter where because I'm lying, but I was.
Also, though, Bob Kelly just a dope.
He's as dumb as Bob is he's a bag of rocks.
Yeah.
He just did his promo for his CD.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What?
That wasn't on air. I apologize.
What happened? Are you losing your mind? You just yelled out.
You just yelled out.
What?
Someone's refusing to come on air.
Who? Danny won't come on air?
Oh, boy.
Why?
All right, well, first, the Bob Kelly thing.
Tower Records, which is where Bob said you can get his CD in April. Bob, you fucking stupid fat body. They've been out of business for a year. An idiot is promoting it, which is actually where you should go if you want to buy his new CD.
Yeah,
Tower Records. And if they don't have it, try Corvettes or Two Guys. You fucking moke.
The Corvettes are Two Guys.
Oh, what a yut.
We have the clip isolated if you'd like to hear it.
Oh, can we hear that?
Yeah, here it is.
And in April, my CD comes out, Just the Tip, through Comedy Central Records. I want to make it #1. That's right. I want to beat Dane Cook on the Billboard charts. So if every one of you fans goes out in April and buys my CD, that means I'll be on the Billboard charts. I want to be #3. I want to be before Prince and U2. If those albums come out, I want you to go and buy it. Just the Tip in April. Make sure you go down. Tower Records. Buy it. You want to beat Dane Cook, you fucking idiot? You couldn't beat Jim Cook in CD sales. Go to Tower Records. Oh, what a total asshole.
Yeah, a lot of people are noticing. Bob, you've been promoting the hell out of your CD, huh?
Yeah. Why?
They play it a lot when we go to break.
Oh, they do. I have heard it. It's the one where you must have gotten the date wrong, and they had to dub in the proper date.
Well,
yeah. Well,
you just don't know how to promote because the point I'm making is that you tell everyone, all your fans, to get the brand new Bob Kelly CD at Tower Records.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
And that's where it should be sold. Well, no, there is a Tower Records.
I'm talking
about also available at Woolworths.
Woolco.
It's not it's not the Tower Records you're talking about. It's the Tower Records with 2 W's. It's down in the village. It's How about like Tower Airlines? Can you get on there too? Oh shit! Swimwalk name.
You take Pan Am. Next time you fly Pan Am,
there's no Tower Records.
Eastern Airlines on the Eastern
The
Shuttle.
Wings of Man.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? You're right, Opie. I have to agree with you. I don't know how to really promote that well, but I'm learning.
But the problem is we have no fucking money. I don't know where she thinks the money's coming from. We're so broke. I'm so sick of being broke. I'm broke. I'm just always keep digging this hole. And most people are broke too. That's the thing. This country's just everybody's broke. That's why I don't like George Bush, but I didn't like Kerry either because they're fucking both rich and they don't get it. They don't know what it's like to be poor. Like poor people know what it's like to be rich. They know exactly what it's like because they fantasize about it constantly. Every poor person has their whole rich life all planned out. Every detail. I'm going to have a house made of chocolate, and people are going to blow me as I walk in each room. They're going to be waiting. I'm going to wipe my ass with live rabbits and throw them out the window. Got it all worked out. But rich people don't fantasize about being poor. Why the fuck would they do that? I'll have to take the bus everywhere. Yeah! I've always been poor my whole life. I fucking never had any money. And I don't care. I don't give a shit. But, there's a lot of people that are poor now. Like, I was driving through upstate New York, and there's people up there, man, their lives are just shitty. Like, you ever drive through a whole town, and you're like, what, did a shit bomb go off in this place? What happened? Everybody's life sucks in the whole town. And you can tell because they're just standing in front of their houses like, just bleak. And a lot of people call those people white trash. And
I love that expression, white trash, because it's the only racial expression that you can use, and nobody gets offended. Nobody gives a shit. When you say white trash, nobody goes, hey, don't talk like that about them. That's not nice. Nobody defends white trash. You could be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You're, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash loser.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Hello. Nice to be here. How are you doing? Good. Good, good. Nice to be here. I'm broke. Anybody else broke? You ever get so broke that the bank starts charging you money for not having enough money? That's fucking broke, man. Bank called me up. They're like, hi, we're calling because you don't have enough money. I'm like, I know. She's like, sir, you have insufficient funds. Well, that's a good way to put it, too. I agree with that. I find my funds to be grossly insufficient. Thanks for calling. Why are you mad at me? I don't understand what. How is this something I'm doing to you? She's like, sir, you only have $20. That's not enough. You can't only have $20. I'm like, look, I'm not being broke just to fuck with you. I just really don't have any money. I'm not trying to be a dick. My life is shitty. What? So they charged me. They charged me $15. That's how much it costs to only have $20. But here's the fucked up part. Now I only have $5. What did I pay the $20 to the $15 for if I don't get to have the $20 that I paid to have? I paid the fucking money. Where's my $20? That's like going to the movies. You buy your ticket and they go, get the fuck out of here. Go home. But I paid for the movie. No, you paid for a ticket, motherfucker. You didn't pay for a movie. You ever have negative money? That's depressing, isn't it? You look at your bank account, negative $10. That's how much I have now. Negative 10. That means I don't even have no money now. I wish I did. I wish I didn't have anything. I wish I just had nothing, but I have less than that. I don't have none. I have not 10. I can't, if it's free, I can't fucking afford it. Somebody could come up to me, take this, it's free. Fuck, that costs nothing. I can't afford that. That's more than I have. I gotta raise $10 to be broke. That's where I'm at. That's not good. That's bad. Apparently some of you are in the same fucking position. How's your economy doing? Shit. No, I'm glad you appreciate that story. Not everybody appreciates that story. I told that story about a week ago in Orange County, California, and all these rich motherfuckers looking at me with their boat tans and their golf shirts and penny loafers. They're all looking at me like, well, yeah. Like, you were financially irresponsible, you had to pay the price. I don't frankly see what you're angry about. The bank has a right to accrue a fee, clearly. That's how different it is to be rich than it is to be poor, because when you're rich, the bank pays you for being rich. If you have a lot of money, they give you money because you have a lot of money. They say, you have so much money that we should give you some. Because you have a lot. You should have more. Here, take more money. Take this guy's 15. Fuck him. You should have it. It makes perfect sense. He doesn't have enough. You have a lot. Fine, take it all, you motherfuckers. I don't give a shit. You ever get so broke it just becomes funny to you after a while? You go, Jesus Christ! I have no fucking money! Jesus! People call you, hi, we're going to turn off the... Yeah, fuck it, turn it off, man. Turn it off. I don't give a shit. When can you make a payment? I ain't paying anything. What am I going to fucking pay you with? I fucking sold the phone. I don't need it now. Damn it, man. This shit's brutal. I live in New York too, and man, you can't get along with no money in New York. You gotta live in these tiny places. I have this apartment, right? And we have this. Okay, here's the toilet, right? I'm on the toilet. This is how small the apartment is. The tub is right here, like right next to the toilet. Then there's a wall, like right fucking here, like right. There's no. You get squeezed in. And here's the worst part. I have to put a foot in the tub to use this toilet because otherwise I gotta go like this. Who shits like this with their knees together? I'm pooping. No, you gotta fucking dig in. You gotta get into it. And in order to achieve this position, I have to put a foot in the tub. Now try putting a foot in the tub when your pants are at your ankles. You can't. They both want to go, right? So I have to take off the whole pant leg, which means I have to take a shoe off every time I take a shit. Every time. And sometimes that's okay, but a lot of times it fucking isn't okay. Sometimes I didn't plan effectively, and I'm 10 blocks from my house, and I've got to shit. You know when you can't run because you'll bounce it out, so you got to kind of glide, and you're going, come on! God damn it! And you stop occasionally. Fuck. Come on, man. God. Okay, I'm gonna make it. And I always get to this point where, like, I'm gonna make it. I'm fucking fine. I'm fine. Mind over matter. I'm gonna make it. And then I see my house. I just see it. And my eyes tell the rest of me, fuck it, man. Let go. We're here. There's no need to hold on anymore. We've made it. Because my eyes are fucking retarded, and they don't know the difference between the outside and the inside of my house. So now I got like Olympic seconds to fucking get in my house and open the door to the bathroom, and I gotta take a fucking shoe off? Are you... I have shit my pants 13 times. I couldn't keep a straight face with that. All right. Oh, shut up. You better leave now. It doesn't get any better. Anyway. No, file, sorry, blah, blah. So anyway, no money. I guess I'm white trash officially, and white trash is a very funny expression to me because it's the only racial expression you can use, and no one gets offended. Nobody gives a shit when you say white trash. Nobody gets all quiet like, hey man, why are you talking like that? That's not cool. Nobody defends white trash. You can be talking to the most liberal hippie in the world. You go, hey, I saw this guy, he was white trash. He'll go, ha ha, fuck that guy. White trash piece of shit. Let's laugh at him because he's poor and he's starving to death. Fucking loser. He lives in a trailer because he can't afford a house. Let's go shit right in his face right now. That's why they're funny to us, because they're fucking poor. He wears stupid clothes because they're fucking free so he can eat. Ha fucking ha! Man, it's depressing in this country. You ever drive through whole towns where everybody's life is shit in the whole town? Everybody just standing in front of their house like... I don't know, man. This is a weird election, too. People got weird, man. I was driving through this town in upstate New York. This guy's standing there with a sign that says, honk if you love America. Now, I love America, but I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing, man? This is your day? You're gonna stand at this red light with this fucking sign? What is wrong with you? And he's looking at me because he's angry that I haven't honked yet. And now he's trying to intimidate me. He's like, fucking honk, motherfucker! Honk! And then I decide, you know what, I'm not honking. And you know why? Because fuck this guy, that's why. He doesn't get to decide this rule for the whole fucking intersection. Just because he's got a magic marker and no job, now I have to honk? Or otherwise I'm a fucking commie? Fuck him. What if I go up to him with a t-shirt that says, lick my balls if you love Jesus? Come on, man, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. What are you, a Jew? Lick him!
It's pretty good. And I've wasted a lot of time just being angry at people I don't know. You know, it's amazing how nasty we can get as people, depending on the situation. Like, most people are okay, as long as they're okay. But if you put people in certain contexts, they just change. Like, when I'm in my car, I have a different set of values. I am the worst person I can be when I'm behind the wheel, which is when I'm at my most dangerous. When you're driving, that's when you need to be the most compassionate and responsible of any other time in your life, because you are fucking driving a weapon amongst weapons. And yet it's the worst people get. And I am the worst. One time I was driving, and there was a guy ahead of me, and he kind of, I don't know, he sort of drifted into my lane for a second, and this came out of my mouth. I said, worthless piece of shit. I mean, what an indictment. What kind of a way is that to feel about another human being? Worthless piece of shit. That's somebody's son. And things I've said to other people. I was once driving, some guy in a pickup truck did, I don't know, remember even, and I yelled out my window. I said, hey, fuck you! Where outside of a car is that even nearly okay? If you were in an elevator and you were like right next to a person's body and whatever, like he leaned into you a little bit, would you ever turn right to their face and go, hey, fuck you? Worthless piece of shit. No. Literally 0 people would ever do that. But put a couple of pieces of glass and some road between you, there's nothing you would not say to them. I hope you die. I said that to a person. I hope you die. Why? Because you made me go like this for half a second of my life. You tested my reflexes and it worked out fine! So now I hope your kids grow up motherless! I mean, what am I capable of? I'd like to think that I'm a nice person, but I don't know, man.
I can't believe my eyes.
It's not a UFO.
He shoots the guy next to him because he thinks it's...
eyes are liars!
Right.
He's the same guy that never believes it's not butter.
I like Jimmy's angle, though. They just saw it on the video and went, let's get this nutcase out of the casino.
It was so routine for them.
What'd he do? Put down pot?
All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
It reminds me of the time. It reminds me of a time.
Oh, look at his asshole. Look at his asshole.
Look what
Put
he's
down
doing.
pot. All right, go get rid of him.
Get him.
Let's go get him.
Oh, Jimmy,
Look, I'm betting weed. There he is.
He just put a big bag down.
And then he goes, yeah, I want to bet that.
Wait a minute. Let me change my mind.
And there's the dealer.
Going
I'm saying, I don't think I can do this. He goes, okay, well, let me just...
How about just a few buds?
A few buds? Is that okay? It's worth something, dude.
Come on.
How do you not think that's going to be a problem?
And look, the people sitting at the table with him, he can believe his eyes.
Like, what a dick.
He totally believes his
eyes. Is that the reporter?
Mildly amused. No, that's the guy.
Hawaiian,
that's the guy. That's
the security guy, you think? Okay.
Who can't believe his eyes.
Gets a chuckle out of it. He killed the person next to him because he thought it might be Bin Laden because he couldn't believe his eyes that it was his partner.
He doubted the veracity of his optic nerve.
He gave himself a quick eye test. He was 20/1600. Fucking asshole.
Dan asked from Long Island. I think that the marijuana would go nice with some more.
I don't get it.
It's an inside
This
joke.
smoke pretty good. What's wrong with the weed? What's wrong with the marijuana we got?
Hydro.
Hydro.
I want to go.
Sansaman. Regs. Coors. Miller. Budweiser. Skang. All right, you want to hear what we're talking about? Do you have the long form of that? All right, we'll give you the long form. There was this politician douche that was trying to do something with beer in Alabama.
They were trying to import, I think, a higher alcohol content beer, and for some reason they were trying to block it. Yeah, and he just really didn't have much of an argument.
They wanted to keep the alcohol level down in the beers.
Right.
They didn't
He
want
wanted to bring it up.
They didn't want like the German imports or the Canadian.
Yeah, he wanted to just stick with American beer, so he posed a question to them.
So it's 20 seconds, and now he's doing a press conference, and this is what this dope says.
Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it? I ain't never heard nobody complain about the beer we have. It drank pretty good. Budweiser. What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller? Coors. It drank pretty good, don't it?
There's so much going on there. First of all, just the guy's voice. Secondly, that he ran out of beers after Budweiser, and then his buddy, and
And then his go-to guy, his Carl Rove.
that's his right-hand man.
His fucking Carl
You know
Rove.
those guys are
You guys, see, that's why I'm up here, because you can't talk.
Yeah.
But you're good to get a reference out of.
That beer drank pretty good.
Right.
What? You know they go like hunting for chicks on weekends together.
God.
Yeah, Mo, can I buy you a Mo? But that's right. He runs out of beers after Budweiser.
After Bud. What the Budweiser? What other beers are there?
The other weird thing is that he really wants another example. They ain't gonna believe me unless I say at least one more beer.
Yeah, I need more beer. Mo.
What about the thing is though? Was there a video of this guy? I have to see.
I know.
the
I'd love to
friend.
see. I want to see what the friend looks like.
I picture a
got an
catfish.
image. Yeah, I got an image in my head what he looks
With
like.
two giant hearing aids in each
No, but
ear.
is this guy? Were you saying this guy? Is this guy just a man on the street, or is he a politician?
No, he's a politician.
He really is.
Yes.
No
We
shit.
talked to him.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Mo.
The main guy we talked to. We didn't talk to the
You
Muller.
didn't talk to
Muller. Let's hear it.
Budweiser. What's the name of some of them other beers? Budweiser and what else? Miller? Coors. It drank pretty good, don't it?
I think the second one was Coors.
It was.
Cool.
I love that accent that he has. That beer is a two-syllable word. Beera.
What other kind of beers? What other kind of beers? We got.
You know, Anthony Loco for Boston makes a great point that we haven't yet on this story.
No, he doesn't.
This man has never been able to afford Budweiser or Miller. He needs to drink Miller. There's probably a local beer just called Miller.
Yeah, it's an M and a U and a few L's and an A and an H,
Right.
but there's no real right spelling of it.
Let's get back to the casino story.
In all the time you've been doing security here, have you ever had anybody bet drugs like that before?
Not that I've been here. To be honest, 2.5 years. He walked up with it in his hand.
Within a short time, casino guards arrived, but the subject still seems
This guy on TV,
unflustered.
he's doing the news. Who combed his hair? Fucking Sirhan. His hair's all messy. He's on fucking, what is it, NBC?
It looks like he has cum in his
He's got kind of like a Gary Hart look, you know.
All right, I shouldn't.
Messy, sexy, salt and pepper.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is Obama going gray already?
A little
That's
bit.
why he's like
boy,
cutting
he's-
those sides really short.
You know how presidents age?
Yeah,
He's going to be like,
Well, let me tell you about the time I ran for president. That was 4 years ago today.
Looks like the
That was 4
grandfather from the
weeks ago.
Boondocks.
yeah,
4 weeks I've been the president.
Jesus.
But the subject still seems unflustered.
Sorry.
Note how long it takes the guard to scrape the sticky marijuana buds up off the felt playing surface of a card table.
Really?
Outside, police question the man who claims what he did was legal because he had a cannabis club card he got on the internet. Wrong, say police.
You do have your cannabis card on you? I do that. You like frequent flyer miles with that? Or?
Cops that are funny.
Because it's high.
Cops that are funny.
It's high.
They don't give out frequent flyer
What'd you say to
miles
that
for
guy in the
cannabis.
locker room?
Little Jim's.
He's in the locker room later. What'd you say to that guy about the frequent? Tell him what you said to that guy about frequent flyer miles.
You're a funny
Aaron
policeman.
was distracted, so I did his part, Jimmy.
Sorry.
But no, it's fine. It was just, but the bottom line is they wouldn't give you frequent flyers
Well, maybe they
for an
would,
illegal
Jimmy.
drug.
Well, maybe they would.
Jim.
Yellow.
Jesus. He's just fucking Jesus. Forget it.
So high.
Damn it. So stupid.
All right, here we go. And an idiot. Yeah.
God damn it.
And the amount of pot in the man's pockets is substantial, apparently more than an ounce. He's taken into custody because he tried to bet with the pot. In addition to possession, he could face additional charges of possession with intent to distribute. Investigating officers say they still can't imagine just why the man tried to bet weed on a hand of 5-card Bud.
What?
5-card Bud.
Stud? Bud? No, stop. He didn't do that.
Not do that.
You motherfucker!
Holy shit, do you stink on ice.
Why would they leave a
Investigating
mistake
officers
like
say
that
they
in?
still...
Mistake.
What did he say?
Literal Jim.
Why
He was
would they
making
leave
a joke.
mistake like that in? The man said the word wrong. He read the prompter wrong.
You don't think that? Yeah, they should have done another
Of course they
take
should have. But you said Bud.
instead of stud.
Yeah.
Investigating officers say they still can't imagine just why the man tried to bet weed on a hand of 5-card Bud.
What exactly were you?
That doesn't even make sense.
No. First of all, he's playing fucking blackjack.
But also, he doesn't know how to do reporter puns. You go on 5-card Bud. You don't go 5-card Bud. Bud. Here's the joke.
Yeah, you don't go
do kind of
5-card, here it comes, Bud.
Yeah, you go
instead
Bud.
of that's the instead of delivery.
Yes. Yeah, with a little pause. 5-card Bud. 5-card Bud.
Yeah, what?
Is that a joke?
What a comic this guy is.
That's funny.
He's a terrible.
What exactly were you thinking at the time? You don't know what I'm talking about?
He's high.
I saw a video of you placing down a couple of buds as part of your bet. You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. That explains a lot.
On the streets with Fresno law enforcement, Steve Yoakum, KMPH News.
Steve Yoakum's a penis.
That's why
What a
he's
shitty
there.
reporter.
That's why he's in fucking, where was that?
That's your fucking stick your mic in his face and get the truth?
Yeah, so why did you do that?
So, and you don't know?
It's high, idiot.
Let us-
Bud's so sticky, it fucking sticks to the felt of the table. It's good shit. I'm fucked up, and I fucking bet weed. I'm stupid.
Yeah, what
I
else you
paid
want
money
from me?
for it.
Right.
I figured it would be worth money.
Tell a reporter before he even gets to court.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, well, let me talk to you about it for a while.
That'll be in the fucking courtroom. Yeah.